If I am being completely honest, you do not need any tools to create video content. Your phone is really all you need to create great videos. Maybe with the addition of a makeshift water bottle tripod or a phone headset as a DIY mic. But investing in the right tools can not only help you save time with actually creating content and make it a lot easier, it can help you increase the quality of the content you're creating. So I'm going to be sharing your exact tools starter kit on exactly what you need to create more video content. So this is your exact starter kit on what tools are worth investing in and part 3 of the Simple Video System series. We've already covered how to get aesthetic edits with a video mood board and how to keep all of your video content organized. So now let's get right into the 3 things you need in your video content starter kit. For this series, I actually created a completely free template to help you implement everything we're talking about. So whether you're organizing your content, you're doing your own batching day, or you're up-leveling your toolkit with all of the tools that I mentioned here, everything is all in one central, easy to use place, so you can access that template for free in the description or show notes. Okay, so the first thing you need in your toolkit is the obvious. It is a really great tripod. The benefits of having a tripod is it gives you a lot more freedom on what footage you can actually capture and where you can actually capture it. While it's so nice to have a human tripod to follow you around and get great B-roll clips or help you film your content, or as I mentioned, using a makeshift tripod, anything sturdy you can find on a desk or something like that, it really is such an important tool to have, and there are different options that you can invest in. The first is a traditional tripod. As you can see, this one is also pretty small, so you can easily put it in a bag, a suitcase when you're traveling. This always comes with me on trips. And what you're going to want to look for is something that you can put your phone into where it'll actually stay sturdy and fit your phone inside it. I also like to have the option of recording something vertical or horizontal. And most importantly, there are so many Amazon tripods, and you want to get something that is actually sturdy. If the wind blows, if you move it, it's not like tilting around and possibly going to fall. So don't go for the cheapest option. Look for something that is stable and has a lot of different options for over the head shots, for different heights and different angles. Depending on where you're actually filming, you might not need a tripod, especially if setting up a tripod feels like more of an obstacle than something that's beneficial. For me, I almost use my phone stand more than I use my tripod, but essentially they serve the same purpose. I have my phone stand on my desk, so not only am I seeing it when I'm in my office, which is when I'm creating most of my content, I can easily put my phone up and get quick B-roll. I can also get quick behind the scenes talking videos. I can go live, I can record quick stories, and I am thinking about what do I need on a regular basis when I'm creating content, and a phone stand honestly checks off all those boxes, with a tripod being a bonus for me. But of course, you know what type of content you're creating better than I do, so you don't want to just get the tools I recommend, get what you're actually going to use. And so if you are a product maker, for example, you know you're going to be moving around in different environments. Maybe you're a travel creator. You obviously need something that you can take on the go and that doesn't need to actually be put on a stable surface. So any type of phone stand, tripod, or even options that you can put on the back of your phone, they all work for getting you something stable and sturdy for you to put your phone on to record. The next type of tool you can invest in is a mic. And this is going to be really beneficial if you're doing talking to camera videos or voiceovers and there's a talking element involved. I have honestly accumulated a lot of really great mics, and great mics can be an investment, but I recommend starting with something a little bit more affordable. You can get a lav mic just like this one that has an attachment that goes right in your phone, and a very simple mic just from Amazon for only a few dollars. And this is a really great starting point that will definitely make a difference in the quality of your audio, especially if you find that you're recording in a very echoey space with not really great acoustics. Maybe you like to actually stand farther back from your camera or your phone, or if you really like something like voiceovers, then a mic is a really great thing to invest in. But if you're not doing any of those things, you definitely don't need a mic to create videos. And the final tool in your video content starter kit, yes, there are literally only 3 things, is a great ring light. So this one's really great because you can literally clip it on top of your phone, so it's really easy to bring around. And you can also change how warm it is, how bright it is. And if you have bad lighting in the space that you're recording your content, just getting a light will make such a huge difference for the quality without you even having to upgrade from a phone to a camera. I got these really great light panels, which definitely are a little bit more of an investment, but are really great if you know you're gonna be recording in a consistent space like an office. But honestly, this really does the job for simple short form videos. And there's a lot of different options. I personally don't prefer when they come on your tripod because oftentimes you have to like plug those in. I recommend looking for something that can either be charged or has its own battery so you can bring it exactly where you need it when you're filming. And honestly, it has been more recently that I have started to play around with my own light setting because natural light is free 99. You can get a really great bright window and that will give you really great lighting for your content. So if you have a great bright space to record in, then absolutely use that. You don't need a light. But if you find that maybe with your schedule, you're recording in the evenings and you need better lighting, or your home space is just really dark, then definitely invest in a light. So hopefully this gave you a few ideas and options on what you can upgrade or add to your video starter kit. And I want to give you a few questions and things to consider so you can really get tools that you're actually going to use and they're not going to be obstacles that actually make it harder for you to record content. First, you want to consider what type of content are you recording? Are you recording talking videos where maybe you want a mic? Also consider what obstacles do you currently have when it comes to creating great video content? Do you have bad lighting so you need to upgrade a light? Or let's say you have a tripod that you literally never use because setting it up, finding the right place for it just feels really hard, but you're mostly recording at your office. Get a phone stand. And most importantly, what would make creating content easier or more fun for you? Is getting a fun tool for creating content gonna make you more excited to record? Or does the actual setup of recording feel really hard for you? So maybe we can keep your tripod up, your lights up in a corner in your office so it's really easy to just get started with actually creating. So many people watch videos just like this one. They get these great recommendations, they add them to their Amazon cart, they maybe even buy them and they never use them. But if you leave with anything from this video, know that a tool isn't actually a tool if it doesn't actually help you with creating your video content. My best advice is just start somewhere. Maybe you already have some tools you can use. Maybe you can add something to your Amazon cart. Maybe you can invest in something low cost to upgrade what you're currently doing, knowing that once you're consistent, once you're seeing results, that is the time that you actually want to upgrade the tools that you have. I want you to know that all the gear that I have, I did not start with, and I didn't actually start investing in cameras and really great mics until 5 years into creating content. So you do not need the fancy equipment to create great videos and start seeing results. So if you want to get started on your toolkit, I highly recommend getting the Simple Video Systems template. It is completely free and it'll help you decide on the right tools and get exact links to all the ones that I love to recommend. Once you create your starter kit, you're being consistent, and you're starting to see results with the videos you're creating, that is when you can get fun with the upgrades. And so here's some upgrades that I've made in my own setup that I honestly think are really, really worth the investment. Like I said, I did these 5 years in, so you definitely don't need them if you're just starting out. The first is a camera. As a basic home camera, which is literally what I am when it comes to tech, I love my Sony ZV-1 for most of my YouTube content and video podcasts, and I also really like the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Yes, it is absolutely worth the hype. These are like my higher quality cameras that I tend to grab for, whether it's for my YouTube videos or if it's even for just up-leveling reels or even doing a video content day with a client. I have not upgraded to the fancy cameras that have all the settings, have all the lenses. I just started with which I honestly think are like the two really great, most basic cameras, and they're very affordable. The next is quality mics. I definitely love the mic that comes with the DJI Osmo Pocket Creator Kit, but I am a Rode mic girly. Like, the quality is truly unmatched. I love their Interview Pro. I love their Wireless Go mic, especially the Gen 3 version that now comes in these gorgeous colors. I also really love their USB mic. I feel like if you're looking to really invest in a quality mic, Rode has literally anything you could want. And kind of a situation where you'd want to upgrade your mic is you're really getting in your talking video bag, you're maybe wanting to start on YouTube, or you really are wanting to get into podcasting or something like that. Quality audio really does go a long way. And the great thing is a simple wireless mic like this one, which is not only easy to travel with, you can use it for talking video, you can use it for everything. Once you upgrade to one of these, it really can do the job of a little bit of everything. And the final thing, which I kind of already mentioned, is some really great panel lights. The ones that I got on Amazon came in a set of 2. They're really easy to charge, but you also don't have to have them plugged in to use them. They have great battery life. You can choose how bright you want them, how warm, how cool. They are great, and I love that they're panel lights and you don't have to add all the like fancy light things. I don't even know what they're called. See, I'm like a simple techo. But lights, as I mentioned, can make a really big difference. And I was so much like, I love my natural light, but no. Honestly, especially if you're doing something like a long form video, the light is changing from your natural lighting every 5 minutes. Get you a light if you're ready to upgrade. Definitely let me know if you'd like a deep dive video into a lot of the upgrades that I mentioned, kind of like a continuation on this, where I can share more about cameras, tech, and those things that are bigger investments so you can make sure you're really using them and choosing the right ones. So definitely let me know if you want me to record that in the comments. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend watching part 1 and 2 of the Simple Video System series next.